you guys to my my interview. I still messed that up. Introduce you to my guest, Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the People's Choice Podcast, episode 34 of my interview section. And I know it's been a while since I've done interviews, been doing Don't Hate My Take. You guys check that out in the archives as well. Also my reviews. But now I'm back with my interviews. And I got a special guest here. I just met him not too long ago through a mutual friend. Like I said, shout out to you, Yvonne. Been rapping for a while now. He's really good, really talented. Seeing some of his stuff on Facebook and all social media. Let me introduce you guys to my interview. I still messed that up. Introduce you to my guest, Lord. See, my piece ain't gonna be like, what's going on? See, this ain't the first time we done this. This is why I love my show. It's real. Just stuff.
Freestyle.
Exactly. We just freestyle. So as you see, I messed up the intro twice already. It's crazy, but I think that's as best I'm going to get it there. I don't know. I'm not nervous, but I guess because it's been a while since I've been doing interview styles. It's been a few weeks. Went off, with my neck injury and stuff, and then doing Don't Hate My Take and reviews. But anyway.
I'm glad you're all right, bro. I'm glad you're healthy. All right. Healing.
I appreciate that, man. I really do. Yeah, it was scary, but, things happen. Thank God no one was seriously hurt and injured, but that's the grace of God, So let's get into you, man. So how long you been rapping for?
I give it about since I was about 18 or 19. I started. I was more doing poetry than rap, so I was just writing in my poetry books. I got like 11 awards for poetry, and I was like, "What if I add a beat?" Yeah, I got awards for poetry. So I was like, I was thinking, well, why don't I add my poetry, like add a beat to it, see what I can do with it. And most of my songs, people don't know, are poems that I wrote way back. So the cool thing about like the music industry is, or music in general, you can. It's like to me at least, music is like you take poetry, add a beat. It's almost like a puzzle, basically. So not every poem is going to work on a beat, but you just take it and put your own take on it. That's how I've been doing it, and I started putting out music maybe 2 years ago.
Man, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm definitely like listening to you, and I'm just like, wow, this is really good. But I didn't know that you won awards for poetry, man. That's awesome. Sure. You said 11 you won?
Yep, 11 awards.
Man.
11 little awards. But I don't like do anything with poetry anymore. Well, of course I still do stuff with poetry, but not like the deep, like candle lit in the room, like in my own. You know what I mean? I used to be like just sitting there,
get the snaps,
Yeah. I want people to jump around now.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So I was gonna go back on your poetry. How old was you when you did your first poem? Your first poem?
I think about 17. I think I know it by heart too.
You want to share
it? Yeah, I'm gonna share it.
All right, y'all get your first poem, my peeps, from People's Choice Podcast. Let's get it.
All right, it's called what was the poem called? I don't remember the name of the title, but I remember the poem. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
All right. She plays the melody of sorrow through her past, wondering where her fellow phantoms went. What did I say? Damn, I forgot it already. I found it by heart, but yeah. But I have a lot of poetry. Like it's more like I take like any type of situation I see, or like most like a painting or a picture, like things like that, and I take down the art, and I would write poems about just a still picture, and I would put my own like take on it, and people were like, "Whoa, how'd you do that? Where'd you learn it from?" and all this stuff, and I'm like, It's more of the art, like it puts you in like a different mode when you like see a painting or any type of art, and you like write about it. Like I think that's the coolest way to make creative music for me at least. Yeah,
and that's dope, man.
Because, I'm very influenced by art.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even Tupac, that's how he got his start. I mean, most people know that. He was a poet before he was even considered a rapper. So that's pretty dope, man. So who was some of your biggest influences
in the rap game?
Oh yeah, in the rap game.
Oh, I gotta say, Biggie, like the '90s feel, like mostly '90s feel, like Mobb Deep, all them, like they were like Like I love that era of music was my main go
Mhm.
to. Like I love that type of music, the old school stuff.
Definitely, man. That's my
Yeah,
favorite era too, because like I'm a big guy on like details, words. You know what I'm saying? Like,
lyrical,
very
lyrical.
lyrical. Thank you. Couldn't think of the word. I was like
Hmm.
words, but yeah, because I mean, not to really discredit any of the artists nowadays and stuff, but a lot of them just be repeating the same stuff over and over, or it's just a good beat, but there's really no message behind it. Like I
That's
love the
right.
story.
Exactly. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's not full of ad libs and like you're actually reaching to the like if somebody can take something from your music,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm looking for. Like not just jump around mindlessly to with the beat. I want you to hear what I'm saying. Like that's the best part about the music I try to make because it tells a story. Like every track is something different.
What's up, my peeps? Hope you all are doing well. Just want to give a quick shout out to the peep of the week. And this goes out to Markeith73. And he says, definitely can see this on the big screen right from the beginning. It's the next big thing. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Markeith. Hope I said that right. And you are the peep of the week. Thank you for constantly, tuning in, commenting to all my peeps out here. Like I said, I'll keep doing this every week on each of my interview section episodes. See, I haven't done it for my People's Choice podcast. Don't Hate My Take one because it's more sports and stuff. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't put it there. But I will put it for my reviews and for my interviews. Make sure I have my peep of the week just so you guys know you are truly appreciated. So thank you again, and hope you guys continue to rock with me and enjoy the show. Take care, guys.
Yeah, yeah. Wake up and see the pledge. Pen sharper than a razor's edge. Holding up the signs just to see the red. Now flag young king trying to see the bread. Soul such enlightenment, suit the fed. Clock sees the base ride with the cold system. Iceberg clean skate with a golden skillet. Cooking up the world an image, but I guess I'll pivot. Wanna keep my youth, I guess I'll sip it. Rework this life, man, I guess I shifted. Old soul, loafy, man, we guess we gifted. All the zells really made me live it. Guess we lived it.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So, where did you grow up from, or where'd you grow up at?
Mainly, well, I'm moving around so much, but I came from here in Mechanicsville, basically like finding myself like I'd say I'm from Mechanicsville, like Hanover, basically, because
Okay.
um this is like I grew up like South Side. I went to West End, all this stuff, but where I really found myself was here in Hanover, basically. Yeah,
Awesome.
and so I've been here for like 15 years, maybe 15 years.
What do you love about
Yeah.
it over there? To be there 15 years.
Uh, this what I love the most about it. The calm and like it's very peaceful over here compared to like a lot of other places. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Feel you
love
on that.
waking up and not hearing gunshots, basically,
Yeah. I was like,
or going to
yeah.
sleep and hearing gunshots. Like going out to my car and sound like Call of Duty. I'm like, okay, time to go. We gotta get somewhere. We gotta go somewhere else. Yeah,
100%, man. Definitely.
yes, sir. Just keeping my family safe and my girl safe is like top priority, basically.
100, man. 100. They say you've been pursuing music for 2 years now. So,
Sure.
what was it that made you decide, you know what? I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna pursue music. I'm gonna try to get into this music industry.
Boredom. To be honest with you, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just like I need something to do. So I'm gonna just like I'm gonna just find a little side, something on the side to do. You know, have a little fun with it and see where it goes. But it's been taking off for real.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
saying you're really good. So I mean,
it's
shoot,
taking off.
I wish I was bored of this podcast. Maybe I'll be freaking taking off too. No. But hey, that's what's up though. Because most people they'd be like, "Oh man, it's been my dream since I was 3 years old," or "I was
I've been
born."
trying this from the start. Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of people have a deep, like backstory with it, but yours is the first where you're like, man, truthfully, I was just bored, and you know.
I'm
So,
gonna be honest, man. For real.
hey, I
I
love
just
the
like
honesty.
I just be putting stuff out there to keep the ball rolling. Sometimes but I'm like, yo, I'm just honestly bored. Like I just need something to do.
So,
Besides work.
how'd your friends and family feel once you told them that, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to pursue this and see where it goes. Were they supportive, or were they like doubting you or anything like that?
I think very supportive, honestly, like very supportive. My friends in my circle, family, they're like, yeah, man, I'm gonna give you a track, like things like that. That boosts me to keep going with it. Like I'd say they're my foundation for real, for like keeping the music going is my support group, honestly.
Definitely, man. So without your family, it's like, what are you doing it for?
Nothing, like nothing without them, you know.
True that, man. So how many songs have you recorded already?
I'd say about I put in like the 20 something range. But here's my tip to anybody just starting off in music. Okay,
Yeah,
so
definitely. Let's
so
hear that.
all right. So with my experience, I put out a song maybe called "Sleep Tight." My
Okay.
first song, right?
Mhm.
Keep in mind, I had no other songs in the cut before I started putting stuff out there.
Mhm.
As a lesson to anybody making music, have a armory of music. So when you put out a song, even if that one blows, you still have something to keep going with. If you
Mhm.
start off like I started off with my first song, "Sleep Tight," it was good. Not gonna lie, but I hit a wall already because I got to make another one. I'm playing
Mhm.
catch up. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's like I'm still trying to pick up the pieces from years ago because I'm like, man, like if I had started with an actual like a catalog, I can legit just flip the page and keep going, and I don't even have to put in much effort. Like
Mhm.
anything somebody sees is going to be new to them. So I could have all the stuff in the archive, and nobody
Mhm.
knows about it, and I can literally just put out a song, go chill, go to work, that'll grow, and then just flip the page, go to the next one. I don't even have to put in that much. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Hey, that's what I do even with podcasting. Like, I'm on this is we're recording now of 34, but I already got 37, 38. Like I try
See?
to keep myself, and then thank God, for the accident I know we talked about, off camera and stuff. Like when that happened, I had to take some time off to heal my neck up. But I already luckily had like 4 or 5 episodes already recorded. So I'm like, I didn't miss a beat. So to my audience out here, or my peeps, I was like, call audience. My peeps
Yeah.
out here, they didn't really know. They just like, oh yeah, I'll drop another episode. I'll drop another episode. Another episode. And then but in reality, I'm sitting back eating Cheetos, recovering with my neck thing.
I'm
they
telling you.
like they like, boy, Al grind on here. He dropping all these interviews. Then he got the sports stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, actually, I'm really just just chilling out. Got the stuff in my neck right now.
Yeah, just being in that mode of being ahead of the game will keep you ahead of the game. Like
Definitely,
you'll be ahead of the curve.
definitely, man. So, have you released any mixtapes yet, or are you planning on dropping one anytime soon?
My brother, uh, my brother keeps telling me he's like, it's been 3 years and you keep putting out singles. I'm like, yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
I put out this my first album called Some Really Comprehend. It's
Mm-hmm.
actually the concept I got from that was my actual name is Stephon R. Carpenter, well, or Mara, but SRC is
Mm-hmm.
is my like initials, and I took that to say some really comprehend. See,
Mm-hmm.
like
I
my
like that.
SRC, some really comprehend SRC, and then all right, so I'm gonna share this with y'all. Ready?
All right.
Some really say, some can no. Wait, Steph, why do you say some can relate? Because that's my initials. Some can debate. Just put the R and see that I'm great. See.
Hey, I like that. Okay.
It's like it's a
I
play
see
on
the
words, but it's
wordplay. Yeah, I'm saying I see
yeah,
the wordplay.
wordplay. Just put the R and see that I'm great. Like I just take poetry and I make it into a puzzle and I try to test myself to see what kind of wordplay I can do without making the audience like uh like I don't want it to go over heads basically. So I want
Mm-hmm.
them to peep it, and if they don't peep it, I want them to actually look at the lyrics. So sometimes I will post a video, and beside it I'll put the lyrics, so
Mm-hmm.
they actually see what I was saying instead of them just mindlessly, yeah,
Yeah,
without
bobbing their head
even
to the beat, or
bobbing their
yeah.
head. Beat choice, like I keep saying this about music, but I want the audience to feel me over the beat.
Definitely, man. That's one thing I learned too. Even back to my podcast, and it's like feel. Like people gotta feel what you're saying. Because if they can't feel what you're saying, they ain't gonna buy it. they ain't gonna watch or they ain't gonna listen, because like that's why I try to keep my stuff as authentic as possible. I don't script really anything, and a lot of people ask me that too. Like, do you script this stuff? I'm like, I only had to script one show, and I thought it was terrible. I was like, because I just didn't feel like it was me, but the person I was interviewing, and I won't put their name out there like that. But
it's like reading from like a teleprompter.
yeah,
like robotic.
Everything was like everything was already rehearsed and stuff, and I was just like, man, this episode's probably gonna suck. No offense, but just because I felt.
Planned it.
Yeah, because I just felt like it was planned, it was, and I'm just like, man, I didn't really feel, it didn't flow right to me. But then, lo and behold, that was like my second highest damn podcast episode all over, and I was like, dang, it was the first one. It was my first one that hit over like 2,000 views, and I was just like, shit. I'm like, I like maybe there's a method to the madness, or is my guest just that popular? I don't know.
Right.
But then I started hitting others in the 2000s. So I was like, you know what? Okay, it's not that method. It's just either the people are really liking me, or maybe my guess I'm still learning.
Yes.
So what's your latest project out that you got, or your latest single?
Latest single is called Mental. Yeah, my older brother called it. Like he helped me with the names. I'm still in like song names is kind of hard for me sometimes. But it's dope though so far. But in another project I worked on, it's called Osmosis. That one, I like that one a lot too. A lot of people like that one.
Mental and Osmosis.
Mental and Osmosis. Yep.
All right, I definitely will tell people check that out. Maybe put something in the video. Before you click on the link and stuff.
Oh yeah, put a little something there. But definitely. it's very very good content. Yeah.
So, like, starting music, I know you say you've been doing it for 2 years, but really this seed's probably been planted long before, with your poetry.
My mom, she is in the choir at church. So she's been doing that since I was a kid. Well, since I was born, she's been in the choir at church. So 25 years in the choir. So I would go to the church and everything, and I'll watch her sing. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's in my blood to like keep the music going.
Oh yeah,
like my older brother can sing too. Like the whole family's we all get musical talent. I played the flute for 6 years. And I still know how to play like I'm riding a bike. Like it's easy. So yep, I was my older brother plays the saxophone. Like we all got our own little instrument.
A lot of a lot of talent right there. And it's interesting though that you say your mother's been a singer in the choir for 25 years, or over 25 years. Your brother as well. You got any singing vocals in there, or you're just like, man, I'm not the singer, I'm the rapper.
I'm more of the rapper than the singer. I be trying to bring the vocals up, but yeah, my voice. I be smoking.
Love the honesty, man. I love it.
Yes, sir. I gonna lie.
I was gonna ask you, with you being into this game and stuff, like, what's been the hardest thing to adjust? Yeah, like what's been the hardest thing about like learning like the music industry? Like I know you said naming songs.
Being comfortable with the lane that you're in is one of the most, in my opinion, the most important things with my music. Because I used to do like a bunch of lo-fi beats, 90s beats, and I tried to adjust to the times, like switch to a trap beat off back to a different track. People are like, whoa, like this ain't the feel that I remember Stephon being on. And then I switched to like more of I met in the middle with like the lo-fi beats with my song called Kill Shot. Sorry, I have a stutter. But my song called Kill Shot is my most popular song that I got. It's like 12,000 on there,
Awesome,
but that's still dope. That's the first one that blew up. Like this is my first little blow up song, but it started. I took my music. I sat down and I was like, wait a minute, all right. So you definitely aren't on like a trap beat type artist. Like it's more. If I put out like a trap type beat, like track, it's just because I'm just trying to keep the ball rolling. It's not just because I'm into that kind of feel. Yeah,
that's what's up, man. And I love how you say you just had to adjust to it, a little bit too, and going from because like we talked before, I love '90s music. You love '90s music, and it's crazy. Yeah, when we go think about like trap beats and stuff, or I was gonna say even like mumble rapping. You know, how you feel about mumble rap?
Man, like it's not, I was like, where are the lyrics? And they're like, how it's blowing up so much. I'm like, all right, but if I were to do this, I would look like a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
nah, that's not me. But like, it's very important to me for like the lyrics, like lyricism, wordplay. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's the wave. That's the wave.
100%, man.
I'd
Because
rather stay underground forever than switch up to mumble and be on top like forever.
hey, that's 100% right there. Because not a lot of people ain't used like, well, not what they used to, but a lot of people aren't willing. They want to be on top so bad. But I love that you're like,
Mm.
I want to put out music that makes sense. You know that,
That I
and
can
that's
show my grandma, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like, I
Like,
was
mom,
nuts.
like, grandma, listen to this. I jump on the beat and I get a vision. She's like, what the hell?
She was like, boy, turn that off. Who was that? I was like, nah, I wouldn't even say it was me. I already know.
That's a homeboy.
I was like, delete.
So, what is a hidden talent of yours that maybe your friends or family and fans don't even know about you?
um, uh, mainly think probably the flute again. I gotta go back to the flute because a lot of people they don't know that I'm a like I can still play instruments. Like they only see me rapping, but if I if I get a little bit more creative with it, I can make my own beats and like actually the flute samples will be me. You know
Hey,
that would be awesome. That would really be awesome. I really need to
y'all
get into that.
y'all heard it first. It's gonna happen now.
Yes, sir. I'm a flute player. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. And I'm a big guy who loves like positivity, positive vibes, and also quotes. Like I'm big on that. So one thing I always ask every guest that comes up here is, what is their favorite quote that they lean on either during the good times or the bad times, or it could be a
I'd
saying.
rather favorite quote. Gotta say favorite quote forever. Um, I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold.
That's awesome, Joe, man. Thank you for opening up. Like, I learned so much about you already, because seeing, your videos that you posted, I know that, you're a rapper, you made music, but learning about poetry that you've been doing, won 11 awards for playing flute. I mean, that's amazing, man. Is there anyone
Yeah.
that you want to shout out or give thanks, for always being there for you, supporting you?
Oh, family. You know, my friends, all my rap friends, like everybody that's been in my corner from the start. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'll be nothing without them, and I don't have to put specific names on them. They know who they are. The
Definitely.
mentors, everything. You know.
So where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Um, anywhere I'm at, I'm gonna be successful. That's all I'm gonna say. I know I'm gonna be successful. I'm gonna be in the music industry. I don't know. I still have my day job. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I'm gonna be working that. I drive the forklift and stuff like that. I love doing activities, exercises. But 5 years from now, I'm still definitely keep doing music though. That's my heart. You know. Yeah, I love doing music. It's my way to vent when like you know how like some people have a diary and things like that.
Mhm.
I'd rather if I'm going through something, I'm gonna put it on a page. It's a way for me to. It's a part of like my therapy. You know,
Mhm.
basically for like my coping skills for when the weight of the world is really heavy.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, what can I do right now besides like chase, uh, like the hustle, just grind every day at work. I want to have time where I have my like the me time. You know what I mean?
mhm. Yep,
And like the music is a way for me to vent and get things off my chest. So
definitely, man.
5 years from now, I'm gonna definitely be way more of a 5 years in the lane that I'm in. I'm gonna
Mhm.
try to match the lane I'm in 5 years, and I'm gonna take off hopefully. But
And
in
manifesting
the
to
lane
it, bro.
master, yes sir.
Definitely. So, like 2020 was a crazy year for everybody. And this is another question I like to ask my guests because I've taught people all over the world. So it's like seeing how the pandemic affected them or just their area. What was it like for you over there?
Oh, the pandemic.
Yeah.
The pandemic, all the COVID and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What having to adjust to it and the fear of like, wow, there's really like some stuff. The pandemic, like the stuff you see on like the viruses and everything, on like the TV, all those little shows that people watch of it actually like thinking it could happen, and it actually happened. That's pretty insane to me. You know, like just the adjustment to a life that you never thought you would have to go through is just crazy.
Definitely, man.
And
And
I'm just happy that everybody's safe. That I know, that nobody got hurt from it. But the way society is because of it, like the mask up and everything is odd, but it's for for the better cause to mask up and be safe and take care of your family and everything.
it's crazy because like over here in North Carolina, man,
Mm-hmm.
it's like 1 minute it seemed like is all right, and then next minute you got a big old outbreak where it's like a facility's gonna be closed. Like I remember I was with my boy Colin, shout out to you, and his pops, and we about to go over to this pizza spot just to discuss business and just catch up and stuff. And literally the pizza spot was closed because they had an outbreak. Another one of another spot that we used to like going to, some of friends of mine and stuff, that was closed down. So it's like you just never know because it seemed like things get better, but then boom, outbreak happens. So it's like definitely everybody, all my peeps out here that's watching, please be safe. Mask up if you believe in that, or if you don't, just try to stay safe as much as possible.
Yeah, because it's okay. Like everybody's gonna do their own thing regardless. Some people don't wear masks, some do, but I'm not gonna be the advocate for you have to wear your mask. If I see somebody not wearing them, like, they're just doing them. But
exactly.
being safe, and, like taking care of yourself while but during these times, you just got to do it.
100%, man.
Safety first.
Exactly. Safety first, y'all. Well, just Steph, I want to thank you for being on the show, man. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. It's been a really good interview. We just literally been freestyling, like literally, like all interview. Like nothing was planned, nothing was written. I think we had a lot accomplished. Everyone, please check out his latest singles out. It's called Mental. And yep, this what'd you say again? The first one?
First one's called Osmosis. I'll make sure it's on my SoundCloud.
Gotcha.
And then the next one is called it should have been My Mental, but yeah, I'll just call it Mental. Yeah.
Hey, it's not too late to change it now. My Mental.
That's late to change it.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to wait to see they're bangers, so y'all better check them out.
You want to end this off with a freestyle?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Oh no. Yeah, put on beat. Go ahead.
A beat? Oh man, I don't know if I'm good with beats. I give you a little something. But
I think it's cutting out.
all my peeps gonna be like, "What the hell, Alvin?" I ain't winning no beatbox challenges now.
Hold on now.
I ain't got the win I used to. I gained a lot of weight.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
No, for real, man. Just Steph, thank you again for being on the show, man, giving me your time. I hope this reached hundreds, thousands, even millions one day. We gonna manifest this, positivity and much blessings.
Keep growing, bro. You gotta keep building each other up. Yes, sir.
Definitely, man. Thank you. This episode 34, everybody. You just, witnessed a great interview. Please tune in next Tuesday for another interview. Or you never know, might throw in a little little sneak peek of my next review thing right here. Oh, y'all ain't see that though. Or might do another Don't Hate My Take. You never know. Just Steph, appreciate you, man. You have a good one, brother.
You too, bro.